if you're watching this and you're already kind of like one of those nitpicky motherfuckers that needs like the perfect tasting bar, like just forget it. Not that it's bad. Not that it's bad, but like if you're one of those, like you're in the wrong freaking brand altogether.
Welcome to Price Plow.
What's going on, Price Plow Nation? What's up, man?
Ooh, more protein bars. I barely caught that. So finally, Animal has come out with a new protein bar. It's been a while. They've had a whole bunch in the past.
Now, can you clarify this for me? Like you just said, like Animal came out with a new protein bar, but obviously Universal is the company, but is Animal just like an extent? Is it like VPX and Bang?
Kind of, yeah. But
okay.
Yeah, so Animal Pack came out like 30 years ago. And so then they they kind of had this own sub brand, but it's kind of had its own life. And Animal kind of outgrew Universal over the years, and so Universal had a ton of like glutamine, single ingredient products and everything.
Yeah.
They did have like the Doctor's Carb Right protein bars from way back in the day, and they're still sold. Some people love that stuff.
Huh.
But Animal Pack themselves, they started doing Animal Whey, Animal Mass, which you loved, and a whole bunch of other stuff. So we saw Eric and the team over at the Cage at the Arnold Expo, and they have more flavors coming up. But so far, we do have their new protein bar here. But I guess it's not totally a protein bar. We're gonna find out. It's peanut butter, honey, and oats.
Yeah, and I was talking with the guys over there at Universal or Animal, and they said that this is one of the more interesting. The way they described it to me, if it is what they're saying, it's one of the more interesting or unique protein bars that I've heard of, and they basically took one of those. Nature's Own bars, kind of like
Nature's Valley, that green label.
Yeah, the green label. I think everybody's had those. They're like granola, basically, and damn things are delicious, man. They're like those. They're addicting. But it's like that meets peanut butter and a protein bar. So like that was the way it was described to me. And if it's anything like that, then I haven't had a protein bar like that. So
right.
I don't know.
And so Animal Pack has always been like marketed towards the big dudes and everything. So dude, this thing's heavy. Like guess how many? We just had a 60-gram bar in our hands.
Yeah. So
this thing is 93 grams of
wow.
mass. Guess how many calories are in that?
I'm gonna go. Wait, without looking, I'm gonna go 300.
360.
Ooh.
It was 360 and 370. My bad.
Wow.
And so this like snack. I think this is like kind of almost a joke to these big guys. Like 370 calories is a snack. To some people, it's like a whole meal.
Yeah, I think they're like typically they always have the cages and stuff at the at the shows and. They're the bodybuilders, but they're also a lot of like power lifters.
Right.
I've lived with power lifters, and I can tell you right now, like no qualms like eating donuts and like heavy like barbecue and all like they just try to get calories in.
Exactly.
So it doesn't surprise me that this is going to be heavy.
And one of the best ways to get calories in, the #1 ingredient here is peanut butter.
Ooh, yeah.
So we got to open this thing up. This is our only bar, so you're gonna have to like.
Well,
cut it carefully and do
can you
some
tell me real quick, like, what are the macros and ingredients that we're kind of looking at?
I'm just so excited to eat it. I'm gonna skip all that. Yeah. Okay. So
it's a review, Mike.
370 calories. 135 of those are coming from fat, because there's 15 grams of fat in this bar. 4 of it's saturated. And then we have.
Now, with that said, like, I wonder if they have a non-peanut butter. Sometimes we see with bars, like, if it's a non-peanut butter one, it's a little lower in fat.
It might be.
But, yeah.
That's a good question. But yeah, they're still working on a couple of the other labels. This is still kind of rolling out as we speak. So,
gotcha.
Total carbohydrates 34 grams, 20 grams of that sugar, and this is a 27-gram protein.
We getting
bar.
any dietary fiber?
And 6 grams of fiber, and I'm thinking that's going to be real fiber. Like you have, because peanut butter provides us a dash of that.
There's probably oats in here, right, or some sort of granola.
So you have honey, brown rice syrup, which might have a little bit. And yeah, there should be oats somewhere here. Yeah, rolled oats is pretty far down the list, and even peanut flour, which is going to have some. So I think the fiber is actually legit, coming from all sorts of places.
And you said 27 grams of protein. What are the sources?
Whey protein. So milk protein isolate first, then whey protein concentrate second.
Oh, okay.
And so mostly, this is mostly going to be more isolate than not.
But yeah, so they're all still good forms of protein. Like we always want to watch out for like if they have some sort of like filler protein or something in there that would be like an. I don't want to say an incomplete protein, but something that's like not as digestible as like whey.
And so a lot of times you do see soy protein isolate buried in the bars, and that's for texture purposes.
Right.
But when you see soy protein first, some people get offended. I'm okay eating a bar a day or so, but yeah, you don't want to be eating 100 grams of the stuff a day.
Right.
And so I'm not terribly scared, but no, mostly this stuff is obviously a dairy-based protein here. So
now you wanna weigh this thing out, man,
I
to
do.
see
I want to
what
see
if
how
it's heavy.
93.6 grams is what we're expecting.
All right, cool. Let's weigh this out. Yeah. All right, guys. So we're just gonna.
Oh baby.
No, what's yeah? Oh wow. So you got 103. All right, so that's with the package, obviously.
Yeah.
So we're gonna bust this thing open. I'm curious what it looks like. I've got that kind of.
This is pure peanut butter coating. We're gonna have to cut this out.
Yep. Yeah, that thing is a monster. All right.
And back to 0. But boom, 100 grams. So we are coming in heavy. This thing's like 400 calories.
That's funny, man. It was already big enough, and now it comes in heavy. Jeez.
You want to just break it in half?
Yeah, let's break it in half.
Okay, it looks like a standard traditional kind of protein bar there.
Yeah, it doesn't look too sexy or appealing to me.
I'm smelling peanut butter and oats right off the bat.
I think like
it looks dry though.
Yeah, visually it doesn't look like this is going to be great, but and it's not what I expected. I expected like the crunchy kind of
right.
oats,
I expected layers and stuff too.
All right, so like I don't know. I'm a little nervous now. I was kind of excited, but now like looking at it, it doesn't look super appealing. Now it definitely looks like something a powerlifter would freaking eat.
Yeah.
But it looks like just a.
I'm getting good smells though. I'm getting honey. I'm getting the peanut butter. Getting...
No crunch whatsoever.
No, so I think you're totally wrong about that. But if you like peanut butter, this is fantastic. If you like peanut butter and honey,
yeah. So
it's chewy.
It's a little bit chewy. It's not. I've had worse. Okay, like this is not something that you're gonna be chewing on for hours or anything. It's soft enough. Also, the flavor is really good, like Mike said. I'm 100% with that. Here's my problem. I was sold the idea that it was like that granola bar plus peanut butter plus protein, and it's like forget the granola bar part of it. Yeah, is there a honey type flavor in there? I think so. There's a little sweet honey, but immediately when you think of when I tell you that, you're associating with those crunchy bars. Isn't it?
It's not the Nature Valley stuff. To me, this is like an oat-based traditional protein bar on steroids.
Well,
I'm a huge fan of this. This is amazing.
Well,
for me.
Here's what I'm guessing.
Peanut butter is so good.
Now, I haven't looked at the pricing or anything, but here's what I'm guessing. What's going to be good about this bar, I bet, is that it's going to be reasonably priced, and you're getting a big bang for your buck. And so that's where a lot of these guys, again, living with powerlifters and stuff, I can tell you, they go to the gas station, we're on a road trip. What they're doing is they're shopping to see what is the highest calories for the best price that I can get. They're not looking at how foofy the fucking macros are, how clean it is, or anything like that. It's like how can I get as much protein, as much calories as possible?
Yeah.
I can see this being like a $2 to $3 bar, but getting 400 calories basically.
Right.
That's pretty awesome.
Wow. So here's my take. If 370 calories is a snack to you, then the Animal Snack is Price Well approved. I'm a huge fan of this stuff. It's just that a lot of people are like, whoa, I need to cut that in half, which would even save you money. But for big people out there who want a legit snack that's going to fill them up, and with all the fat that's in there, you're not going to get hungry 10 minutes later either. So it's going to be satiating. Yeah, I'm a big fan of this. I'm a big peanut butter fan too. So this is hitting the spot for me right now.
Yeah. If you already follow Animal, if you like Universal stuff or whatever, you're already kind of conditioned to the way that they take things. It's kind of a no bullshit approach. Like they don't fuck around with having to sell you all natural, all clean, whatever, or the flavors aren't always rock star stellar. It doesn't really fucking matter because that's not really who they're marketing to. So if you're watching this and you're already kind of one of those nitpicky motherfuckers that needs the perfect tasting bar, just forget it. Not that it's bad. Not that it's bad, but if you're one of those, you're in the wrong freaking brand altogether. So just keep that in mind.
Yeah. And I think you're underselling it though, because I don't know, I'm hitting every flavor. I'm loving the peanut butter, I'm loving the honey, I'm loving the oats, I'm loving the protein. I'm way up on this. If we're gonna make a top 10 protein bar list, this is gonna be higher for me than it is for you. I'm thinking. We're gonna have to do that eventually too.
I could see it falling within my top 10, but it's gonna be on the lower end of my 10 list.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Mid to
this
upper.
is the problem with protein bars are just so competitive nowadays, and we're seeing certain brands like SenFit that are giving us a good amount of calories, not really caring too much about how clean the protein is.
They're going more candy bar, where this is just this is powerlifter bar. Do you want more of this? Because I'm eating the whole thing.
Eat it. No.
Polishing this thing off. Awesome. All right, so pricelock.com/universal is where we have all the Universal Nutrition stuff listed. We'll make you a link to this page specifically so you can sign up for the alerts, because I know more flavors are coming out. And Eric and the team at Universal, I say great job. Get us more of these because I want to taste the other ones. I'm a little bit worried though, if we have other ones that have no peanut butter, what's going to happen? Because for me, it's the peanut butter and honey that's really carrying this pretty good. So.
Also, Eric, if you're watching this, or anybody there with Universal, I need a favor from you guys. I need, next time we're at a trade show, I need you to pull Mike into the cage and have him deadlift, his max deadlift in front of everybody, okay? So we can get that on video.
That's like a 1/3 of their other guys.
Fuck it, let's make it happen.
Yeah!
Welcome to Price Plow.